Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Are you sure you're in a relationship? Now, ladies, you know what I find? I don't know if I did this again on that, but honestly, with this channel, usually I bring up something because somebody bring up something to me in private. Like, I think I've had a few videos that were sponsored by donations on here and then, by some websites, but most of the stuff I might talk about, somebody talked about in the real world. And I'm just like, man. And one of the things I see, in fact, I know I talked about that because I know I talked about this book called Is He Your Man or Is Your Head in the Sand? Or you might not have a man if. Ladies, are you sure you're in a relationship? Because once again, this comes up. Because it's usually this. The woman up there, she got a man. She calling him her boyfriend. You say, yeah, that's my boyfriend. You talk to that man, and the man's like, hey, that's your girlfriend? You're like, who you talking about? It's like, the man might even say it, though. He might do something like, you thinking boyfriend. He's like, no, don't do that. I know, because I did that with the woman. I say, yeah, don't call me your boyfriend. We're just friends. That's kind of old, That's a European stuff. Yeah, just to be clear, like I said before, I wasn't a saint when I was younger. That's why I know stuff. But are you sure you're in a relationship? Like y'all in a situationship. Like y'all just friends with benefits. Like y'all just long-term booty calls. I ain't trying to be mean. But a lot of times y'all don't know where y'all really stand with a man. But he hang out with you once a week or something and you think this is something. But you can't catch him on certain days. And then sometimes when you needed him for something, you had some emergency or something, he couldn't come through. And he's like, oh nah, baby, I was just working. When that Bama don't work 2 a.m. He wasn't working. Shit, he didn't want to pick up. He was in the middle of somebody else. I mean it exactly the way I said it, ladies. Seriously, are you sure? And some women, and in fact, if y'all saw that interview I did with Miss Tanya Lawrence, she brought that up. Some woman thinking she in a relationship and a man just thinking he dating. So he think he can go out and deal with other women and stuff. And then the woman find out she getting mad. Well, I was like, did you ever have a conversation with him and you heard out of his mouth, we in a relationship? Usually not, because y'all know y'all get excited about some stuff. Y'all get excited. Y'all with them. And I'm going to tell you what, a little bit can be on the man's head. This is why. Sometimes if we getting a good sex from y'all, we don't want to spoil the groove. Seriously. That's why sometimes you just got to ask straight up. Don't make any assumptions. You might be saying, yeah, we in a relationship. And you might like, Now, first of all, you asked him after you had sex. And for some of y'all women, y'all done fed him too. This is the best time to ask a man for something if you need something. But worst time for him to be honest. Because at that point, he telling you anything. And sure, and especially don't ask it before y'all about to have sex. Like, well, baby, how you really feel? He about to get down. He gonna tell you whatever you want to know. If you look at that man before y'all about to have sex, and say, well, look, I only want to have sex with a Martian. That dude be like speaking some gibberish, and you be like, what's that? Oh, that's I spoke a bunch of Martian slang. He'll talk some more, whatever you got to do. So that's the worst time. They never ask him before sex. After sex, he too chilled out. Now, you want to ask him when y'all clothes on, you're in a public place, and shoot, tell him on your period if y'all ain't nasty. I'm serious. Tell him on your period so you don't think he going to get some sex unless you roll that way. That's the best time to have that conversation. Like an honest conversation. Like, what are we really? And don't get mad at the answer when he said, well, we just friends with benefits. I've had some women get mad at me. I was like, I ain't tell you we was in a relationship. Seriously. Man, that's just how we are. Most of us are not. We ain't going to tell you. We're gonna do whatever it takes, as long as the pussy flows, and I do mean it like that. As long as the pussy flows, shit, we'll let you think whatever. I'm just being real talk, but don't get mad if he don't treat you a certain way, because women be like, well, if we're in a relationship and all that, I say, did you talk to him? Did you ask him? Like a direct question. That how some of y'all do. Y'all be doing some indirect stuff because you don't want that fantasy to end. And I've seen it. Oh, man, I've seen this with so many women. You know, be having some guy, and literally some guy they see once a week, once a month, saying, "Oh, well, we in a relationship." Yeah, ain't related. Use a long-term booty call. At least call it for what it is. Then you can deal with it. Then, you know, of course, somebody don't want to think that, and that's a part of the problem too. A lot of women don't want to really think what this really is, or want to think, well, they're worth more than just sex. Well, you should establish. You probably are, but you're probably not messing with a guy who actually thinks of you as more than sex, and you messing with that fuck boy. Hey, don't get mad at me. I'm just being real with you. So don't get mad at him, and don't get mad at him. Just a little tangent. Don't get mad at him if he tell you that's all he want. Don't get mad at him if he actually say, yeah, I'm a fuck boy. Don't get mad at him. You chose to deal with him. But are you sure? Like, ladies, y'all need to sit back. I want to see y'all win. Understand what it is. First of all, understand exactly what you want going in. Now, some of y'all do. Some of y'all know y'all just want that man for sex. That's cool. That's cool. You're cool. This don't apply to you. You just listening because, you know, you like to support Uncle Rom. That's cool. I love all y'all. That's why I give y'all some tough love. But for all of y'all, you ain't sure, ask yourself. Because, and here's why. This is why it's very important. I don't care how much fun you have and how good the person make you feel. Anytime you dealing with a person long term, there's always going to come a point where they need to be more than just your mate. You know, say you in an accident or something, and, you know, you in some city, you don't have family there. This might be the only person you can reach out to. You need to know this person can reach out to you because you're in a relationship with them. You know, if you have some emergency, weird time, but dude is married, which I've seen a lot of women do. I don't know how y'all get caught on that. I don't know why y'all can't ask one simple question. Are you married? Yeah, maybe y'all can explain that to me. Ask that simple question. It's a simple question. He's either going to tell you the truth or lie. You only get two answers. And even if he tries to say don't want to answer the question, that means he's married. So it's like, just ask. You know? But, you know, it does come down to what I said earlier, though. A lot of women want to maintain a fantasy. And I understand that. And y'all having trouble finding that guy to maintain a fantasy with. I understand that. You know, just be honest about it. But you got to face it because, you know, if you don't, trust me, it always hurts you in the long run. And it hurts you because, you know, your self-esteem is hurt, everything. But it also hurts you because if you're at least honest with that guy and you know where you stand, there's always another guy who might want to be in a relationship with you. But how you going to deal with him? You meet some guy, he cool, but she's like, well, I'm in a relationship with this other guy. I can't mess with him. You know, I don't want to be one of these dumb women out here cheat on a good man, because I listen to Uncle Rom. Uncle Rom say, hey, you get that good guy. Boom. And trust me, the guy might be good otherwise. He might be a good person. But he just wants you for sex. You know. Or he see it another way. He might want more from you sometimes if you're honest. And y'all had that conversation. He might be one. But you need to be sure. You might want the relationship, think you are in one, but he might not realize that you think that. He might think you cool with the booty call situation, which is what he's calling it to in his mind and to his boys. And trust me, they talking about you. So, you know, you need to have that conversation so everybody on the same page. It might surprise you. Honestly, it might surprise you. You might actually get what you want, but don't assume. And I see too many women assume. And they don't want to ask the tough questions because they know the alternative. They might not get anybody after that. So, anyway. Ladies, that's all I got for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and many blessings.